Hello, Commanders! Welcome back for another round of Clan Raid. We're up against SR13 Leshir, and this time we are up against melee resist again. Last time it was 90% melee resist at SR12, and this time we're at 100. So it's a real treat. We're having a great time with this one. And in any event, let's just say we're looking forward to Monday when they're gonna remove those first tier modifiers and replace them with the second and third tiers. So it'll be nice not to have to worry about 100% melee or range resist for a little while. They say it's only temporary. So we're going to show you our build, but first, if you would please like, subscribe, and if you want notifications when I drop new videos, hit that notification bell. And if you have any comments or build suggestions for how to beat this dude, please feel free to leave those below. So let's show you what my concept is, and then we'll show you how it fared. So we are working with the mind control build. We're working with the Eye of Corruption, 70% increased speed for mind controlling units and 140% extended duration. Then we have the maximum possible reduced resistance to it, and almost the maximum slow. Then we have, for the crown, we've got the maximum health increase. That is for the archers and the hammer throwers. They all have, well, not all, but a lot of them have block on them, so hopefully they'll soak that initial shot from a crow, and then they'll be able to take another hit, and then they'll be able to be healed often enough by the crown in order to keep the vast majority of them alive. At least that's the theory. So we're trying to take as much heat off of those mind corruptors as we can, and by putting as many bodies on the field that can take as many hits as possible, we should hopefully be able to do that, and we need to deliver some damage to the boss. So the Eyes of the Ancient One, I'm going to be doing a lot of mind controlling, at least again, that's the theory. So the goal here is that whenever a mind control unit dies, I'm going to have more eyes popping, and it's going to kind of extend my longevity and keep the boss occupied with his own units. So that's the theory there. As far as elixirs are concerned, I did have force resistance elixirs, but I've burned through all of them already. Of course, I only had 2 left after the last raid. So I was using immunity, accuracy, and the force resistance. And as far as the Powerstones, there's the blocks on the majority of the archers. And then for the mind corruptors, that front line one, I have with 2 berserks, so that after, as you'll notice with the boss modifiers, wounded, after that mind corruptor takes 1 or 2 hits, the theory is that that berserk is going to click in, and 300% increased damage, I'm going to be turning units really quickly. So that's the concept behind that. This rear mind corruptor has teleport on it, and the reason for that is I want it to go to that back line and mind control the spider's nests and the storm callers. So that's the theory behind that, and we'll show you how that turned out. The hammer throwers don't really have anything eventful. Oh, another note is the mindshrooms in the front. You can slow your roll on commenting about that, because they will work half of the time. Again, the Eye of the Corruptor, that Earth Elemental is going to be able to be mind controlled because of the Eye of the Corruptor and that decreased resistance to mind control. So there's a 45% chance every time he hits one of those shrooms that he'll turn. So that's the theory behind that. Again, we'll see how that works, and I'll comment on that when we get there. But that's the mechanics of what I'm trying to accomplish. So how did it actually play out? This is how we did. So this was my first attempt. Now I'll just pause right here, and yes, I am fully aware that I forgot to put the hammer throwers in and use that last point. So yes, major oversight on my part, but there you'll see the force resistance elixir that was missing from the build earlier. So here we go. This is how this one plays out. We've got the mind corruptor that teleports to the back, but it kind of targets a few random things, like a hammer thrower way up front. My front line seems to be holding okay, but the mindshrooms get marched over by all of the shield bearers, and they don't do any good. Plus, there's not much time for the frontline Mind Corruptor to do anything because he dies too quickly. I was thinking that I'd just maybe catch a couple of hits from some crows, but the crows had too many other things to eat, so they didn't hit the Mind Corruptor. So, kind of a mixed bag there. Kind of pick your poison. Do you want to have fewer hits on your Mind Corruptor and maybe risk not proccing your berserk stones? Or do you let it take a few hits and start cranking those berserk stones and turn a lot more things? So yeah, you can see that this did not function at all the way I was hoping for it to. I did clear out all the spiders' nests, so that was fantastic. But yeah, it just did not happen the way I was hoping. For the second time around, I did fill in that last army point, and I moved the Mind Corruptor forward thinking, hey, if I put him right in between those Stormcallers, he'll target them. Turns out he just has more things in range to target, which makes him less likely to target the Stormcallers. So if you're going to try that, you may plug your Mind Corruptors into a corner or something so that they're as far away from possible from as many things as possible, and make it more likely that they're going to target either the spider's nests or the Stormcaller instead of a bunch of those hammer throwers. So that's the best I've got right now. Clearly my clan is having some success already, so that's promising. But yeah, we're gonna call it quits for now and try again later this evening and see if I can come up with anything else. But again, please do like and subscribe, and if you have any suggestions on how to improve this build, or if you've got a totally different build that works fantastic, please let me know. I've heard rumors of a bunch of using all 8 crystal spires and 2 Stormcallers. So yeah, if you guys want to try something out with that, I gotta wait until I have some more keys to play around with and some more elixirs, so we'll see how things go. But thank you for watching, and we will have more content for you soon.